Why do people own working dogs who don't work dogs? Let's talk about that on Face the Bully. Why would you even want a working dog? You know, the dogs that people call working dogs. This dog is a catch dog. How would you know if it's a catch dog if you never made it catch anything? That's like saying what the neighbor did next door is good for you to use his credits. You can use his credits for what he did to his dogs. No, that's his dogs. What'd your dog do? If your dog was a catch dog, let's see your dog catch. You know, you could have people out here who like working dogs, but those are sometimes the people who fall prey to their dogs biting someone. Because working dogs are sometimes not pets. You have some people who have working dogs as pets, which is not a good thing in some circumstances and situations. If you have working dogs and you always have working dogs boxed up or chained up, those dogs will become aggressive dogs. And if by chance they get the opportunity to get off the chain or out their box and tear something up, then guess what? That's what they're going to do. Some dogs have to be trained, especially working dogs. So if you own a working dog, you should be trying to train that dog to work and to listen and to obey you at all times. Some dogs, just because they're working dogs, don't have value to them. Value comes from the parents being some type of winner in something. I mean, the dog was a winner in catching. You know, went out and caught the most pigs or caught some type of game out there more than the next dog. Or won in agility. And it's most definitely supposed to win in conformation. So if your dog probably hasn't won in all these areas, then you probably just won't be able to sit here and say it's a top quality dog and it's a high value dog and I'm going to sell it for a whole bunch of money because, well, if you look at it, it didn't come from a great background. You know, you don't have any achievements from the backgrounds of the dogs. And most of the dogs nowadays don't even have a background. You don't even know where they came from, period. The papers are hung. The papers are hung. They got Merle dogs with AKC papers. I want you to just understand that. Merle dogs with AKC papers. They don't even have these dogs walking on the floor on a Saturday morning, but they have AKC papers. Understand that these dogs do not walk on the floor on a Saturday morning, but they have AKC papers. I mean, there's all kinds of, fraudulent things going on in the dog world and people pulling scams and just getting away with the bamboozle. Okay, we understand. Then you got people that got working dogs that don't work these dogs. They don't work them at all. You are not going to be able to get a high value for a dog that you completely don't work. You have to work these dogs. People want to see the dog in action, the dog's parents. Where did it come from? Can we see the parents in action? If it's such a high value dog, Can we see the parents in action? Did they chase down pigs pretty good? Did they go out there and do some incredible things in the agility contest? Should people who have working dogs have working dogs if they don't work the dogs? I mean, really? Should people who have working dogs have those dogs if they don't work those dogs? You gotta ask yourself that, because most bullies don't really need to do a whole lot of work. They can do some work, but they don't need to do a whole lot of work. My little girl, she goes out and runs all the time. I take her out to Sunfish Creek and she'll just go. But she does clunk out pretty quick. But she does get it in. She's still 88 pounds. Almost 90 pounds. Probably 90 pounds already. She's not a working dog. She's more like a house dog. This is the type of dog that some of you breeders really need. You need you a house dog. You need you a comfortable dog. A dog that's calm. That don't want to bite. Even when she gets around other dogs, she don't bite. But she's very aggressive when she's in heat to another dog. Other than that, as long as it ain't no food down, because she's really hungry. She's always hungry. So, can't put no food down. She might get aggressive on that too. She might get aggressive if you play ball. She really loves to play tennis. My dog moves. There's so many things I can say about my dog. I can write a book about my dog because I don't worry about your dog. I worry about my dog. She snores when she sleeps, louder than you. Face the Bully can write a book about his dog and any dog that I would own. And if my dog was a catch dog, it would be catching things. It would be sleeping at nighttime just like this instead of digging and trying to get its way out, jumping and going crazy. If you don't train dogs, then you shouldn't have a dog you have to train. Some people don't even train dogs at all, don't know nothing about no dogs, and they go right out and go buy a Doberman Pinscher. And don't know nothing about no dogs. Not only did you go get a dog, but you went and got a real aggressive dog and don't know nothing about this dog. And just taking his dog to the dog park because he's your dog and taking him around people. And one day you take him to the dog park and he flip out. And when Adobe flip out, it's crazy. He gonna go mad. Now what do you do now? You went and got this dog, catch dog, working dog, guard dog, watch dog, man biter. You went and got it, but you sure can't control it once it goes crazy. And this is part of because, like I said before, you guys have dogs that are working dogs, but you're not a working person. So you don't know nothing about this dog when they go crazy. All facts right now on Face the Bully. Don't go out and get yourself a working dog if you're just a person that really likes to just sit back and look at your beautiful dog and not worry about if it works or not. And in reality, you're not a working person yourself. So you don't need that dog. Okay? You really don't need that dog. Get a dog that suits you, not a dog that makes you look tough because you're really just pretending to look tough. You're not looking tough, you're pretending to look tough. I'm not looking tough. Look at my little fatso over there. She just knocked out. And that's how we get down, man, on Face the Bully. Good night, Miss Nunu.